So, some big sports news here in the Ohio Valley a few days ago as it was announced that arena football is coming back to Wheeling. The West Virginia Roughriders will be stampeding into West Banco Arena starting in March of next year as part of a league known as Professional Arena Football. A lot of people are excited about this, myself included, so definitely cannot wait for spring to come around here. Want to bring on to the show the owner and general manager of the new West Virginia Roughriders, Gregg Fornario. Gregg, thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for having me. Really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. So, for those that aren't familiar with the Rough Riders, give us some of the history behind the team because you spent some time in the other Virginia, in Richmond.
Yeah, so we are existing franchise. We've been around for two full seasons. 2017 and 18, we were in Richmond, Virginia. We played at the Richmond Coliseum. We're 19-2 overall as a franchise. Our first year, 2017, we went undefeated and won the championship. Last year, we were the 1 seed, and unfortunately, we lost the championship at home. But the arena we played in, the Richmond Coliseum, told us prior to the season starting last year that they are knocking their arena down. It's a historical old arena been there for many, many years, and they're looking to build something, a lot bigger and better. So we then searched up and down the East Coast and other areas to see what would be the best fit for us. And when we came by West Banco Arena, we were blown away. Everything about it, the arena itself, the upgrades to it, the city, the town, and then, having a, long conversation with the staff over there at West Banco Arena, Dennis, and letting us, kind of give us some history about the past team that used to be here, the Greyhounds, and how good they did and what kind of fan base they had. We're looking to bring that back, and we're excited to get everything started in March.
Absolutely. They were definitely some exciting times when we had the Steel Valley Smash and, like you said, the Ohio Valley Greyhounds back in the day. 2 National Indoor Football League championships, so definitely a very successful franchise. And then arena football came back for 1 season back in 2009. The Wheeling Wildcats were in action as part of the Continental Indoor Football League. So how's it feel to continue that arena football tradition here in Wheeling?
We're excited to. I mean, there's a lot that goes in place when you look for a new home, to call home. And it's not just about, okay, great, you have a big enough arena, I can play here, great, let's go. No, it's a lot we take in. The history of if you had arena football before, how was it, the surrounding city of the arena itself. The list goes on of different things that we do our homework to make sure, it could be successful here and have, longevity. We're not trying to just come out here for 1 year and then, skip town. So that's not what we are, and that's not our track record. I can say one thing, besides, what we do on the field, we're a pretty good team on the field. We're also a great, organization off the field. Our front office won back-to-back awards. Our coach got the Coach of the Year. We got Executive of the Year. We do a lot of our dance team was the best dance team. It's just the mascot. We do a lot of great things off the field and on the field, and we go into the community a lot. With schools and fundraisers and organizations and events. We want to be part of it all.
So a great staff and a great team coming to Wheeling here as the West Virginia Roughriders will begin play in March of 2019 at West Banco Arena. And Gregg Fornario, the owner and general manager of the Roughriders, joining me here on Weekend Focus. So that was kind of one thing that I wanted to ask you there, Gregg. Did the folding of the Wildcats concern you at all in this relocation process?
It didn't, and I'll tell you why. Like I said, there's a lot goes on when you do your homework. We're so confident in what we are as a franchise and a program and the staff that we have on us in our front office that, we feel we can be successful in most cities.
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, just knowing the love the town had for the Greyhounds and how great of a team they were and won back-to-back titles and whatnot, and everybody had great things to say about them. We know we can mimic that. There's a ton of teams that come by and do fly-by-night, ownerships and so on and so forth. And but we're confident that we can, mimic the good history of the arena football in the league, not that bad taste they had in their mouth for that one year.
Absolutely. So when you do make this move over to Wheeling, will some former Richmond players be making the move as well?
Yeah, so how arena football works is everyone signs a 1-year deal, and that's because guys are moving up and down, or retiring, or just everyone has their own reason why they're playing the sport itself.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually housed a lot of players last year that played with us. So they weren't really from the Richmond area; they were from all over the place: Texas, Oregon, L.A. Detroit, all over the place, Florida. So that being said, we go through a process. We evaluate all the players who we want to bring with us, who we want to pick up. We want to, improve our team. I'm always looking to improve. We didn't win the championship last year, so that means I have to improve. Mm-hmm. So we'll be picking up new playmakers, but also we'll be having a tryout October 27th in Wheeling at the West Liberty Arena football field. We're getting all the details now. We're getting a flyer out, and we'll be looking for talent, local talent as well. And there's always, I think a lot of people think, well, they're an established team, they don't need players. Wrong. Like I mentioned, everyone signs a 1-year deal, so, and it's always open for competition. So the best plays on the team. So we'll be having a tryout, as well as we'll be evaluating our talent that we had last year next week to see who we want to bring back and whatnot. And once again, everybody just comes to camp and battles it out. Mm-hmm. See who really gets that starting role.
So that is a good thing that there will be open tryouts for a lot of players. But I also asked that because I've looked at your Twitter, and by the way, you can follow them on Twitter at WV Roughriders. I've seen some of the activity on the Twitter, some players kind of hollering at you guys with their highlight tapes. So how does it feel to have that kind of interest coming in?
Yeah, no, we get a lot of tape, film. A lot of players looking to play for us, or and we do look at every single solitary tape. So we encourage you to send the film in. We're not that we don't just put it aside. Like we give everybody the all the attention they need to see if they're capable of playing arena football on this level and for the Rough Riders. Mm-hmm. So we do encourage that, but also there's a tryout for a reason, so we can see the person, see them in person and see what they got. When we do the one-on-one and whatnot, see what kind of combine drills they can do, and kind of go from there. So, but we're definitely looking forward to making a splash this season.
Good deal. Again, Gregg Fornario, the owner and general manager of the West Virginia Roughriders, easy for me to say, joining me here on Weekend Focus, talking about the new team that's coming to Westbanco Arena on March 19th of next year. And I say March 19th because you recently, the Twitter recently put out a video kind of hyping up the dates. So is that the target date for the first game this year?
I think that probably meant March 2019.
Ah, gotcha.
Because we are looking to start the season on Saturday, March 23rd.
Gotcha.
And we have league meetings November 10th, and that will then go over a lot of things with everybody. It's official league meetings, and then we'll discuss different when the season's going to start and all, but we are definitely aiming for March 23rd to start the season.
Gotcha. And when this team does take the field, what kind of team will the fans be getting when they come to Westbanco Arena?
They're going to get an exciting, winning atmosphere team, a team that is our coach is all about. Our coach is great. When you meet him, His name's LaRon Luke Zimmerman. He played himself for multiple years, big D lineman, and he coached for me for the last 2 years. And he's a great guy, and he gets his team up and ready to play. And so the fans can expect, some high impact football, as well as the championship kind of tier team, and then obviously a fan friendly team. We make everyone loves the fans, and after the game, obviously everyone can come on the field and meet the players, take pictures, with everybody from the mascot dance team, coaching staff, as well as the players, and autographs and whatnot. So it's a lot of fun after the game, win or lose.
Awesome. And I know we're a few months away from the season, but is there anything in the way of ticket packages or anything you guys are selling right now at the moment?
Okay, so tickets, we have to wait until obviously the final schedule's out.
Okay.
And to really put the tickets on sale. So a lot goes in effect on November 10th when we have our league meetings. But they, the league is stating that the schedule will be out, soon after that, no later than November 20th. So based off what we did the last 2 years, we plan on doing it again this year. We'll probably have our tickets going on sale Black Friday, the Friday after Thanksgiving,
okay,
and then throughout. So and then we will highly advertise all that once we kind of get the schedule down. We know what our home games are, when they're going to be, and then we'll highly advertise. And we have a lot of promotions that go with every game that we have. So different things. So we're looking to get our marketing team together and make that happen. But tickets will go on sale definitely in November.
good deal. And you talk about a good team on the field, but also a pretty good team off of the field. So what's kind of the community outreach plan that you guys have?
Well, I mean, basically what we did, the last 2 years. I mean, we make sure we visit the hospitals, children's hospitals, the schools is a big part of the youth is a huge part here for us to hit the schools up, youth programs of such. There's boys club, Big Brother, youth football programs is huge, and then into the community, different, our sponsors, we have a lot of sponsors last year that brought us into the community for different things they do or their fundraisers. If it's a car dealership, it's a restaurant, different things. And whatever we have going on in the city, sometimes there's just benefits, that are going on that we like to be part of. If we're sponsoring it, or we just have people there to represent the team, if it's a couple of cheerleaders out there, mascot players, you'll definitely be seeing us once the players get in town, roughly around mid-February, once the camp breaks, so you figure around March, you'll definitely be seeing Roughriders around town into the community.
And we are certainly happy to have the West Virginia Roughriders in town. Gregg Fornario, the owner and general manager, joining us here on Weekend Focus to talk about it a little bit. So, Gregg, before I let you go, remind everyone of the open tryout date.
Open tryout date will be October 27th at West Liberty University. We're getting all the details out now, so you can just go to one of our social media pages, our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter, or obviously our website, westvirginiaroughriders.com, and everything will be posted here within the next day or two of all the details of that open tryout.
So the foundation is being laid out for the West Virginia Roughriders, and needless to say, a lot of people here, like I said, myself included, cannot wait for the Roughriders to take the field next spring. So, Gregg, thank you so much for coming on Weekend Focus this week. Best of luck with the team, and welcome to Wheeling.
Thank you very much.